Welcome to another episode of the Blood Knight Reacts. I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, this knife is pretty good. Man, I do like it. It's quite solid. 10 out of 10. We're not here for that. We're not here for this knife review. We're here because I am reacting to a dump to Trump. I'm reacting to Trump, and he's signing in this Laken Riley Act. I don't know what this Laken Riley Act is. And yeah, let's get into this video, folks. Okay, first off, it's like, could have moved the podium more further back. I don't know. Closer. Yeah.
Before we begin, I want to provide a brief report on the unprecedented success our country has been witnessing in recent weeks. Since even before the election,
Alright, let's go.
extraordinary progress. The American people gave us a clear mandate to save our country. We won all seven swing states by large margins, historic. Very importantly, we won the popular vote by millions.
Hell yeah.
Of votes.
Canada was part of America. I'd be voting for Trump.
Toward the Republican Party, and that's never happened before. All 50, every single one of them. In our first week in office, we set records taking over 350 executive actions. That's not been done before. And it has reportedly been the single most effective opening week of any presidency in history. And we want to keep it that way.
Hell yeah.
We've broken from decades of failed Washington policies and restored common sense and sanity to our government.
Hell yeah. This guy mandated 2 genders, folks. 2 genders. There are only 2 genders, and there are only 4 lights. There are 4 lights, and there are only 2 genders, folks. So, yeah. It's pretty good. Fuck yeah.
We've unleashed American energy and we've already achieved record low illegal immigration and
Manifest some more destiny. Make Canada America. Come on.
woke ideologies out of our government and out of our
Manifest some destiny.
water is now begun flowing in California.
Come on.
As we continue to increase the flow in coming days.
Blood Knight needs some cheaper,
And have also taken strong
needs
action
some
to regain control
better
of the
money.
Washington bureaucracy. Just for clarification purposes, because it was incorrectly reported yesterday, we have informed the federal workforce, which they've looked to do for many years, that if they're working for the federal government, they must show up to the office on time and on schedule.
It's like, yeah, you should definitely be showing up to work. You definitely gotta be showing up to work. You can't all this work from home BS. It's like, no, no, go back to the fucking office. You want a cushy office job? You fucking get the cushy office job, and you fucking. It's like you take that cushy office job. It's like you fucking. It's like fuck. Like you gotta go to work. You just gotta go to work, folks. Your job's an office job. You go to a bloody office. Favorite story. No working from home.
Want them to work from home because, as everyone knows, most of the time they're not working and they're not very productive. And it's unfair to the millions of people in the United States who are in fact working hard from job sites and not from their home. As federal employees, they must meet a high standard. They're representing our government, they're representing our country. If they don't agree by February 6th to show up back to work in their office, they will be terminated and we will therefore be downscaling our government, which is something
That's one way to do it.
the last 10 presidents have tried very hard to do but failed. Most of the people we're talking about have not been going to their federal offices in many, many years, from even before COVID. But they have nevertheless been paid. Some have worked, some haven't worked. And most of the studies say that some have just gone through the motions. We may ask these people to prove that they didn't have another job during their so-called employment with the United States of America.
If you're gonna have two jobs, folks, be open with it about your employer.
But they're actually working other jobs, so they'll have to prove that to us that they weren't. In any event, we're requiring them to show up to work or be terminated. We think a very substantial number of people will not show up to work, and therefore our government will get smaller and more efficient, and that's what we've been looking to do for many, many decades, right?
One way to do it.
In addition, there was a short-term pause or funding freeze on certain discretionary spending payments, such as government grants, only for us to quickly look at the scams, dishonesty, waste, and abuse that's taken place in our government for too long. As was explicitly stated, this in no way affected Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, or other entitlements that Americans depend on. I made abundantly clear from the very first day that I ran from office. It was a long time ago now. It's 2015. If you think about it, I announced in 2015 and we won in 2016.
Trump's on the warpath. I'm gonna speed this video up a little bit. Come back here, play speed. 1.25.
We did very well in 2020. We did really well just recently. And I'm restating right now to correct any confusion that the media has purposely and somehow for whatever reason created. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid have not been affected by any action we're taking in any way, shape, or form. We're merely looking at parts of the big bureaucracy where there has been tremendous waste and fraud and abuse. In that process, we identified and stopped $50 million being sent to Gaza to buy condoms for Hamas.
Damn.
And you know what's happened to them? They've used them as a method of making bombs. How about that? We stopped an attempt to make an illicit payment for illegal alien resettlement.
Damn, yeah.
We canceled $181 million in DEI training contracts. This is just for the training of people in DEI, which has been terminated and completely terminated. And we paused $1.7 billion in unauthorized payments to foreign organizations, including stopping more than $40 million that was on its way out the door to the very corrupt World Health Organization, which is
Fuck the
not done its job and not done it
WHO.
properly.
Fuck the WHO. Fuck them.
We also bought $45
Sounds like a good person.
She was at
What
first
happened to her?
immediately knew she wanted to spend her time caring for others. That's what she did. To her friends and classmates, she was a light of warmth and kindness in every single room. To her parents and family, she was everything in the world. They had a miserable period of time. Just after 9 a.m. last February 22nd, Laken went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia, but she was just never returned. She never came back to jail. Parents are here, sister, former relatives. While on her run, Laken was attacked, viciously assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and murdered by an illegal alien gang member who was set loose into our country by the last administration. We're deeply honored to be joined.
Yeah. Yeah, folks. They're not sending over the good. They're not sending over a lot of the good people, folks. They ain't sending over. And those that are coming over, those that come over illegally, like the gang members, yeah, it's crazy out there, folks. Even in Canada, where it's like you had the United States to act as a buffer to like the South American gangs and whatnot, but still, it's like in Canada, the homeless situation in their cities, it's like it's ridiculous. See this? See this knife? I have one just like it in my coat pocket. This knife. It's gonna be joining. It's gonna be joining my other knife in my coat. You know, it's like you can't fucking. It's like I don't expect to get jumped. I don't expect to get jumped by someone. That being said, I'm a tall guy. I don't expect to get jumped. I know some people out there. It's like they're not gonna mess with a guy that's big like me. You know, they're not gonna do it. But you know what, folks? You know what? Drugs do fucking strange shit to people. It's like fucking the fucking crack and the fucking fentanyl and all the fucking drugs. And as a result, these people out there gotta carry one of these with me in my coat. There's a little some, gotta have something extra, some protection, even a guy like me. If I had a kid, you know, or a daughter, I'd buy them a pocket knife. I'd buy them two at least. Two pocket knives or something like that. It's like you go around anytime you're walking, just in case, you know. But yeah, it's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. It's like fucking the drugs. They fuck up people. They do strange shit to them. So they might not act. Them people might not be fucking acting rationally because yeah. And a big guy like me, it's like I could get jumped by a fucking homeless person who's doing fucking crack, smoking up, doing some goddamn fentanyl, some cocaine, some heroin, whole bunch of other shit, you know. They're fucked up even on alcohol. And it's like they could have a knife. It's like they could be packing a knife. And as a result, it's like I could get stabbed. And I'd like to carry a gun. But it's like, gotta carry around a knife. I'd like to carry around a gun. I'd be like that guy, Danny DeVito character. I'd be like the Danny DeVito's character in like Always Sunny in Philadelphia with his pieces. You know, I'd be if I had that option, you know. But unfortunately, I live in fucking the People's Republic. I live in the People's Republic of Canada, folks. And yeah, the People's Republic of Canada. It's like can't own a handgun or something like that. It's fucking sad.
Today, my Laken's parents, Allison and John, and her sister Laura. Thank you very much. We went together right after that happened, and it's a tremendous tribute to your daughter. What's taking place today? That's all I can say. But Susie, we have to be doing it, or thank you very much for being here.
See now, I know what you might be thinking. It's like Blood Night. It's like what if you're getting attacked by a homeless person? It's like why don't you just run? Well, folks, I'm a big guy, and my job it does a number on my body, it does a number on my legs. It's like why can't I run away? Well, it's like not that athletic, and people on fucking drugs. You know what? You know what? The fucking drugs, they fucking boost their stamina, and their stamina. People on drugs, they can like, they got the stamina with the drugs boosting them. It's like scary shit, you know. It's like I can't always run away, so it's like it's sad, but I'd have to pull this out to defend myself. And yeah,